Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So, I'm going to show you our miner. This is a bit dumb, because I've mined in the area, underground a bit, you know, in caves, whatnot. But, anyways, I placed this miner here. I went ahead and did what I told you guys I would do. So, I went ahead and did the ores that I want to mine, did whitelist mode, have silk touch on. It needs a bit more power, so let's feed it some power to get it running again. And either way, this is the chest of resources. So you can see 1, 1, 1. Look how fast it goes. Was that like every second, basically? It's producing a bit of ore. I don't know if this will make it faster or not, to be honest. I don't think so. No. But it does make it scan a bit faster, apparently. But either way, yeah, so this mine's really ridiculously fast. In fact, so fast that this is not the only stuff I've gotten. In fact, I came out here and it was overflowing for who knows how long. And that was when it was doing the diamonds, so I lost out quite a bit of diamonds, I'm assuming. But I have this full of coal and this full of iron and some copper, just so I had more room on here. So it gives you an idea. This is beyond ridiculous what you can do when you mine underground with the advanced miner. So yeah, a bit more crazy than I ever expected, to be honest. So I wanted to share that with you. So yeah, we'll just let that do its thing and keep going here. So today I want to look at doing a bit of nuclear stuff. Basically a few things, and I've set up a whole area for that, actually. I set up a special little section here for it for the future. So this is thermal centrifuge, ore washing plant, macerator. Basically, you take your uranium ore, you put it in here, and then it gets ore washed, and then the thermal centrifuge. Right now, which is doing cobblestone, I'll swap that out here in a sec. So if we check out here, I'm just going to show you how I'm doing the... Oh, it's down right here, I guess? Yeah. I'll just show you what I'm doing right here. So it's just a pump here. And then if we actually go down a little further here, it's... the immersive engineer pump right here, and basically it's set as input on that side and output on this side, and a redstone lever to turn it on and off. It works fine for this kind of setup. So this goes all the way up, over, and under the ore washing station. And the ore washing station, of course, well, it washes ores. And yeah, so that means I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I brought in a line over here. Now it's using tin. I didn't actually drag tin all the way over here. Instead, I brought fiber from the not from the MFSU directly, but the HV. So basically, it goes over here. I also changed the way I did it over here as well. So I'm bringing fiber here, and then I have an MV transformer. This is all using copper cable, so it's at MV level. But I kind of wanted to do a bit better job over here, as well as I did the same thing over here. So if we go over here, right here, you can see that I have an MV and an LV here. So this way you can transfer higher power, and it ends up working a bit better, or should in the end. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So let's go back over here. Let's fix up the floor here. So we're going to go ahead. I'm putting cobblestone in here for stone dust. You'll get stone dust what we're doing anyways. But this will get us started on this. This will probably be a couple episode thing, but let's go ahead and pick our uranium here. Let's see here. Trying to think how I want to do this, to be honest. Oh yeah, it's not how I do it. This is how you do it. So you put it in here. It's gonna go in here. It's gonna macerate it. It's gonna go into this chest, and then it's gonna do its thing. So I'm gonna put probably 2 overclockers. We'll see how things go over time. It should be enough in there, but I don't know actually. It's using quite a bit of power there, but we'll see. So there you go. And then you have this here. So what we're gonna do is remove the cobblestone out of here. Oh, look at that. Stone dust gives you the... Okay, so it's a washing of it. Does this also give you... No, it gives you pure uranium. So it's the washing of these ores they'll start giving you it. Or, like I said, you get thermal centrifuge, so that's fine. As long as we're building more stone dust, I don't really care. And there you go. So now it's going through the process. Now, this is not going to be able to power enough here, so we might have some problems. Might just leave it like this. Even then, it's probably going to go faster than I can catch up. I don't know. Oh yeah, for maceration wise, yeah, you probably don't even need a macerator. There you go. Just a long, lengthy process. And of course I have a lever here just to keep this heated all the time. So there you go. You got your uranium, and so basically you take your uranium and the small tiny ones and make enriched uranium. But you'll notice that you'll get a lot more uranium than you will get the tiny piles eventually. So what you'll do is eventually you will swap that around and basically make mox fuel where it uses plutonium, but basically it uses the base uranium and kind of makes life a little easier. Okay, so let's go and make a reactor. Now we're going to also need diamond armor for this because we're going to have to make a hazmat suit, which we've set basically to be kind of expensive on this server because, well, we felt like it was supposed to be a little more expensive anyway. So here's the hazmat suit. So you got your pants and everything. It's basically diamond level everything. So it is, like I said, it's going to be a bit expensive, but in the end, it'll be well worth it. So let's go ahead and make ourselves this armor, shall we? This is the thing I need. I need rubber, or not rubber, leather, and I don't know where I put it all, so I probably need some regular leather up here, so let's go get it. Now, we're probably not going to get... I'll probably run this off camera before I get going, because it takes a while to do all the components, but we'll probably get most of it done this episode. But we're going to have to be careful. Last time I blew up my base screwing around on the other series. Never had that happen before, really, but I was tired, and I guess I was derping up, and I did 6... after doing my first one, I think was successful, I did another one, and I guess I was derpy and wasn't paying attention. Basically, I lost a reactor, blew up my base. It's not a big deal to me. Electro has some kind of weird fetish about it. He brings it up nonstop, but it's like literally laughing, saying, "You remember that one time you farted on a microphone accidentally or something?" Like it's very meh to me. Like I don't care, but he really gets excited by it. So I guess I have to respect that. I mean, he just. If you get happy in life, I guess you got to take what you get, right? So we're going to need this. We're going to need bronze. I think we're going to need steel. We're going to need diamonds. We're going to need leather. And then there is... Oh, crap. And I don't even think I have it. There's Pam's cotton something. Oh, crap. Pam, cotton... Woven cotton. Oh, you can make it with string. Cool. There you go. We don't have to worry about it then. I was worried about that. I was like, we're doomed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I have this right, you make a helmet and you put your woven cotton in there. Okay, so already I don't even know how to make it. So armor. Helmet. There you go. Wait, isn't leather helmet a helmet of some sort? I guess not. Okay, so this leather... Oh, it's at the bottom. Oh, it's probably because it's not shapeless anymore because of our recipe changes. Okay, so that's done. And then you got your boots you want to do. So these go like this. And then you got your chest piece. There you go. And then you got your pant pieces. There you go. I don't know why we failed that. There you go. Okay, and then basically you do it all again, but this time you do hardened leather. And then the boots, I guess, are down here. Helmet is down here. Yeah, you failed there. There you go. And chest piece. There you go. Right here. Oops. There you go. And then I think it's bronze. So once again, we do this all over again. Kind of annoying, but it it makes it more challenging, especially early game. Actually, kind of fun to have to, it wasn't just 1, 2, 3. It was simple, You actually had to take time to build your armor, and it just, I don't know. Personally, I enjoyed it, and I don't think anyone really complained about it. So, that was the one thing. And we thought, if you're going to do a reactor, people might say, well, why is it for the reactor? Why are you using diamond? Well, the idea for the reactor is it's like an end game item, right? It's kind of, well, I shouldn't say end game, mid game, whatever, but it's a special advanced thing. And so part of the thing is having your radiation suit is, in my opinion, quite an important part of it. So I think now it's iron. Yeah, so now we're doing iron. There you go. Oh, it sucked. Just cancel everything I'm doing there. And then helmet and boots. Okay, and then we do steel. We're getting there. I think it's steel. What's after iron? Oh, gold. Oh, damn. Yeah, I forgot one. So, yeah, we never did the full armor like this anyway, so I guess we get to do it finally, huh? And then helmet, pants. See, I did the mistake there again. Pants, chest piece. There you go. And then I guess we can do this now, and then we do steel. Then pants. Then boots. Then helmet. Then diamond. There you go. And then diamond pants. Diamond chest piece. And then diamond boots. Whew. All that just to get that stuff ready, but hey, you know what? It's worth it. We got it. Okay, so now what we can do is IC2, and then we got to make different things like static boots, rubber boots actually. Sorry, so the rubber boots require leather, not leather, you know what I mean. Static boots, do they take rubber boots? Good. I'm pretty sure we don't need rubber, that one, but I wanted to make sure if we, for some reason, did, we should have it. There you go. So, rubber boots. There you go. And then hazmat chest piece, which you're going to need orange dye, which is yellow and red rose. Ooh. How come I'm not happy with that? Wait. Red tulip, huh? Let me guess. No. Oh, that works. Okay, and then yellow dye. Yes. Thankfully we have some. And then there you go, orange dye. Whew, I was a little worried there that we might not have that at the time. Okay, so we got the boots done, right? Yeah, so we need to, say, get the other stuff done. Let's do the pants. Oh, we don't have the crafting grid. Pants, done. Chest piece will probably be easy, I think. Done. The helmet, probably not so much. No. So you need glass. Oh, just a piece of glass? Oh, that's not so bad. There you go. And, yeah. There you go. So when all said and done, we have our full set of armor here. And then we can go ahead and wear this. And there you go. If you want, you can turn off your cosmetic by clicking this. And there you go. You look cool. You can use this for scuba diving. But in the sense, you should be protected now. Where you could pick up this uranium. And it's like, yay. This stuff would usually kill you. You'd take a bunch of damage. It would suck a lot. But we're protected now with the suit on. So that's the beauty of the suit. Look at that. We're still making the stone stuff there. So awesome. So there. We're set on suit stuff. Now what we can do is we can make CF foam. We're going to play it smart. So I think a lot of times people don't do the safe stuff in a Let's Play, etc. So I'm going to actually, since I screwed up before, I think it's just time to play it a bit more safe. As well for you guys. I mean, I like this pack. This is a longer term pack. You know, we're going to try some different things over time. You know, I'm going to try something I've never done like Mox Fuel, maybe some RTGs, things like that. So rather than overly screwing myself, let's play a little bit smarter and make sure we protect ourselves a bit more. So we're going to get stone dust out of here. We're going to get stone dust out of here. The stone dust you turn into something called CF foam. So you need sand and clay. Now, I hope I have sand here, but I might have to go somewhere else for sand, yeah. Okay, I don't seem to have enough sand here. The clay I have lots of, but that's not really what we need this second. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's put my, I think this is my, yeah. let's go around and just get rid of certain things here for now. There you go. Probably going to need some plates, but whatever. Now, I don't want to take any damage. I don't know if you can repair this armor, and I would really, really, really feel sad if I couldn't. Might have to make a mod or something, or find a way to be able to repair it later if I want to, but I think I have more sand. No. Oh, yeah, there you go. I was like, I should have more sand than I did. Okay. Is that it for sand? You can make sand like through the macerator, by the way, but oh, here you go. I will bring it all with us. You never know when there's a point where you'll use it. I should actually eat up a bit more here. There you go. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to do this with clay, of course. The blessing of the clay god. Okay, so here it is. CF foam. There you go. We can make 32, which is awesome. That's actually an awesome number, to be honest. I don't know why. It just makes me feel good. We can even get rid of the clay. Okay, there you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a fluid canning solid machine. And you're going to basically need water and this CF foam. And you can actually put it right into a sprayer directly, if you don't know that. And you can put it into a certain pack as well later on. So we're going to change this to this mode. We're going to put this in, I think, here. And then we're going to put the CF foam like this. So if done right, it should be doing its thing. But, oh, the water needs to be flopped around. There we go. There you go. And it should be going in here? Yes, there you go. Now, I think this can hold 10, but I'm not sure. It's not a big deal, but it'll do its thing. So that's working out well. The next thing we're going to need is definitely not diamonds. So let's see here. We're going to need to do scaffolding. And you need reinforce. We're making reinforced blocks, by the way, which requires scaffolding. So iron fence. You're going to need to put iron item casing, tons of it, in the metal former, and then iron plates. Good news is I kind of planned this ahead, so you didn't have to suffer so much, and got this started. So let's do that now. So we're going to do iron scaffolding, and we're going to do... Well, you're going to need a lot, but we'll start with... screw it. There you go. We'll start with that for now. And then basically we're gonna need to build protection, right? Because we're gonna be using this, and we need to protect our base and all our assets and all this, right? So because it's gonna be important. It's our future, basically, riding in this thing. So my power system seems to be starting in this room, maybe over there. It just seems to be very dominant in here. So I've decided that I'm gonna probably do it out here, right over here. So I'm going to end up boxing this, but at least for now, we're going to be protecting our investment out here. So let's hit F9, and so this is the boundary. Ooh, you're in a bad zone, aren't you? Well, we'll take care of you manually then. Okay. I'd go get an axe, but to be honest, by the time I get there, meh. And CF foam can actually be used by an obscurator, I believe it's called. Cool item in IC2, which works on CF foam itself, but will work on this as well, where you can use another look of a block to kind of match it in, so that's pretty cool. So if you right-click this, no, how do you do that now? It's been so long. Is it left-click? Ah, there you go. There you go. So you can just basically go like this and place it all down. Goodbye, Windows. I'm going to miss these. Okay, and then you have to click 4, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we went a little too high. Let's take that one out. And you can actually climb up this like a ladder, by the way, if you didn't know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Now this does not count yet because what you have to do now is this is the iron scaffolding. Like if a nuke blew up right now, well, I shouldn't say a nuke, a reactor. It would not protect anything. It would just be boom, gone, and that would suck. That would make our day sad. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna spray this with the CF foam itself. So we're gonna right click here. And it's going to create this cool-ass CF foam, basically. And it shouldn't be somewhat... Oh, I guess it is. Is it 1 click per... I thought it was a bit better than that. Look at that. I lost some on that one. Oh, it actually uses a bit less. Okay, that's cool. Didn't realize that. And there we go. We're out of CF foam. And it hardens into this. And I think, I could be wrong, I think you can silk touch this. Look how long it takes to break this block. It's a pretty special block. There you go. So this is a reinforced stone. There is no crafting recipe for it, though you need it for other things. So it's in recipes later on. But yeah, it works out really well. So let's put that back there. And this will dry over time. What you can use, if you really, really want to expedite the process, you can place... sand. Right-click it with a piece of sand. So maybe I'll try that just to show you one. And it will make that a little bit better. So let's go back over here. Let's turn this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 4 probably. There you go. And we're going to put the water in here again. And we're going to have to swap this around. There you go. Now, you can do this better. I should probably hook up some pipes, get some automated water in here, do this a little bit better. More later on. I don't really care for this setup. But yeah, it'd be a pain, you know, because we're doing the water one by one, and it takes a lot of time. So maybe I'll set one in our reactor room later and have just an unlimited water supply set up there, and that'll make our life feel a little easier. So what we're going to do is, once again, we're going to place this in here, and then we're going to swap this around, and there you go. There you go. We can do this a little faster too. And there you go. This actually holds exactly 8, so it kind of works out in that sense. So let's show you the sand. Basically, we'll click there, instant. That's how if you really need to instantly hard something, it works out well. There you go, and there you go. What I do recommend, if you have some torches, which I do have torches, just not on me. There you go. I got tired of going through that way. Now, I should have a bunch of torches here, but, you know, when you need a torch... Oh, all these torches are perfect. You know, there's not even supposed to be torches in this base. It's just I've kept accidentally clicking randomly around the base over time like a noob, and it made a mess. Okay. Torches actually can help this a bit more, so we can just go ahead and put this here, boom, boom. Okay. Now, you can use reinforced glass, so I just want to let you know there is reinforced glass, but reinforced glass this can take a direct nuclear impact. Reinforced glass can't. It can take, I think, 2 layers, so if you protect it with 2 layers, the first layer will be fine. So if we put glass here, but it has to be reinforced here, and then reinforced glass where the blocks are, then it should protect your base and not destroy inside. So keep that in mind, that you would want to do the double glass for that, of course. Okay, so yeah, we're getting there. We're doing well. So I'm gonna do an entire room. It's gonna be like one of these size rooms, just the same, but pretty much with the reactors inside. But that will be, you know, something I'll work off camera. Not gonna kill you doing all that together. So I guess now really is the reactors themselves. So the reactors are actually really easy. Basically, you need a nuclear reactor, and then you need chambers. You make 6 chambers, basically. 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, and then, yeah, 6, right? 4, 5, 6, yeah. And then you need more here, so 7, 8, 9. So basically, the first thing we need to work on is making 9 chambers. Lots and lots of steel. I can't tell you how much steel, because it's lots of steel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. We'll get that cutting us more steel, and we'll make that into... Here we go. Oops. There you go. So here's that, and then we just need 1 more. There you go. So technically, like I said, lots of steel. Okay, so you got that done, and then basically you need lead. Lead is, well, it makes sense if you know, it's radiation shield, basically. So there you go. And then we need to make this guy here, which is going to be dense lead. Yep, you got to dense some lead. Hopefully you guys aren't too dense for it. So 4 of them. There you go. I just wanted to speed it up. Okay, and then we're going to need a few other materials here. It's going to need advanced circuit. That shouldn't be a problem. We should still have 1 or 2 around. There we go. And then it's going to require a generator block, which I don't think we have any, but we can make that pretty easy. I forget what the other part of it was. Some iron plates. So that should be already done. Kind of a simple recipe when you think about it. And there you go. So this is our I don't know what I was going to say there. That's our reactor. Now, what you're going to want to do is place a block here because you want it floating in the air. Well, depending on where you're going to put it. But I don't want it to touch that, and I don't want to touch... Actually, this will be a wall, right? So here's the wall here, and then there's the wall there. So I don't want it to touch this wall or this wall, so I'm going to go in like this. So basically, we're going to put the reactor right here. There you go. And then we'll just fill in the pieces here. And then it has liquid storage. It has hot and cold. You can actually do like an active cooling and set up like that, which I like to try that eventually. Never done that. Now, don't put a redstone lever. This will not start unless if you give it a redstone anyways, but basically we'll protect it this way. So yeah, away from the wall. So like I said, if this is fully done, it basically would do a nuclear blast. Everything in this area should be protected, though it would go under, probably slightly on a diagonal. Same with the top. It would probably cut in a bit into this room. So basically you can see it here, right? So honestly, it would probably chop off like a big part of this. We'd probably lose at least that, maybe a bit of that, if this were to explode. So it's very dangerous. That's why you want a full room covered with this eventually, not just partial. So keep that in mind. That's what I'm going to do, of course. It'll take a bit, but we'll get there. Now basically is the nook and crannies. This stuff is the easiest part of everything. Basically, you're going to just fill it in with different things. So actually, we have the word reactor here. So you want to use reactor plating. And I'm going to make a plan that's very common. It's called a 420, very safe, 100% safe 6-chamber one. So it does 420 EU a tick. And basically, it's pretty much the one everyone goes to now. We used to have the reactor plan and stuff like that, but I don't think anyone's really designed anything really cool since those days. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we go to our reactor. We're going to actually open it up, and we're going to place these in the right order over time. And basically I'll go 1, 2, then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 1, 2, right here, and then 1, 2, and then right here, and then 1 up the top. So we're basically designing a layout. It's a very complex layout. I mean, it gets pretty special over time. And then, so we keep working on our way. We're going to actually make these as well. We need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, maybe 28 it seems. I have to make 28 of this recipe right here. So I need to do 28 times 4 gold plates, 28 times 9 iron copper plates, 29 times this stuff, and then of course 29 electric motors, and then 29 times 2. You get the idea. It is fracking expensive. So I actually did a bunch of things ahead of time, but it's not going to be enough, of course. I'm going to be spending a long time with that. And then I have a couple other things I'm going to fill in there. There's these heat things. I think they're like heat distributors or something. Component heat exchanger. Kind of close. And basically more gold, more copper plates, electronic circuits. And then there's one more thing I think we're going to be doing, which is this one right here. And this is called a component heat vent, and we'll have a few of those as well. And then those use the heat vents that we were playing with before. So yeah, it gets quite interesting, as you can see. I'm going to dump this stuff in here temporarily. And then, yeah, so pretty much that's it. The only other thing is the uranium itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to check. We're going to do that here for a second. So I want to make a quad fuel cell right here. So we're going to need copper and iron. So copper, and then I think I took all the iron from here anyways, or there you go. So we're going to need these guys, and then we're going to make the fuel rods here, which are made in a metal former, and it's an iron plate. So not a hard recipe. You just have to put it on this one. It's actually more of a unique recipe than anything. And so let's see, 1 there. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 14, 28, I guess. 28. So 28, 27. There you go. That should be enough to make, I think, if my math is right. 7, 14, 21, 28. But that should be enough to get us these fuel rods, which then we will put the fuel in them. And you actually do it in the fluid canning machine, oddly enough. The friggin' fluid canning machine is like a machine of everything, as you're noticing. But we need to make enriched stuff, so let's go ahead and actually bring ourselves a crafting table. You'd think I would have like a piece of wood or something already available here, but I guess not. There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. Doesn't matter where we do this. I might do it right. I'll just put it here for now. It doesn't really matter. And we're going to make the uranium here. So we need to make enriched. So basically 238s and the tiny ones. So yeah, you need basically a bunch of these guys. And we're going to make enriched here. So there you go. And it's just 1 in a fuel rod. So it's just 1 per, right? So we need to make 27 of these literally. So there you go. We'll just shift click. There you go. We'll let the other ones sit in here for now. Don't want to deal with them. And so look at that. Look how much we use. So we're hardly using this, but we almost have no tiny, the other guys now, the 235. So you're going to see something about that in a sec. I'm going to actually show that. Ooh, I made 1 extra. Oh, no, actually, no, I was right. I actually did 1 less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, this makes even a better point, 1, 2, 3. So look how little I have now. Couldn't do that again, but yet I have so much 238, not enough 235, and that makes... Oh, actually, I guess it's not so bad. It's using more of these. And I screwed up still. Anyways, you still get my point. The tiny one's hardly used. You hardly get any of them. So let's go ahead and throw this out of here. We're going to put this in here. We're going to put this in here, and there you go. Fuel rods are being made. Wow, you have hardly any power there, buddy. There you go. Okay, so what you can do later on is when you get a byproduct of this, let's say the fuel rod, let's do depleted uranium, you get 238s again. So you actually get more 238s back. If you can believe that, we just made this using 6 and then the small nuggets, 3 of them, yet you get a bunch of 238s back, and you also get a tiny plutonium, which is kind of cool. But what you can do later on is make a MOX version. So here's the MOX one, and the basic MOX one is created by MOX Nuclear Fuel, and what you do is use strictly just 238s, the crap ton we have, right, and you'll have more over time, and then solid pieces of plutonium. Don't worry, you'll get the plutonium back, and then you'll put them in the rods. When you deplete the MOX one, so what's the depleted MOX one look like? This one here? Yeah. You get all 3 plutonium back, plus you get a tiny plutonium back. So you actually really lost nothing, except, you got to use some of the 238s up, and then you didn't have to worry about 235. And the MOX one will actually produce quite a bit of power. It has half the life, but basically you'll use like a more heated reactor. You set it up at like 85% heat. This reactor design, we are doing no heat. So if you even see 1%, you better shut it down. But yeah, it will get quite exciting. And then, of course, here's our uranium here, and then we can go ahead and craft this into quad one. So there you go. We got 7 quad uranium, and then you'll place them around in your reactor. So the first one goes up here, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to even put it in there, even just show you. I don't feel like taking that chance. I mean, this would blow. There you go. I did it. This, if it were to somehow get a redstone signal, something glitch, whatever, instant blow up, and it would blow up half my base since this is not shielded. All the nooks and crannies would be enough to destroy most of my base at this point. So what I'm going to do off camera is finish the components, finish this entire room entirely. Do not cheap out. So, for example, don't just put the reinforced stone right here and that's it. Do not do that. I repeat, do not do that. But in fact, place it right here as well. You want it to be full. You do not want any corners messing up, or you will lose your base, basically, if it does melt down. This is for a precaution, but either way, we want this room to be well protected, especially when we're going to play with mocks and other things. Might as well be safe than sorry, right? But either way, yeah, I'll finish that up, and then, the next episode, it'll either be running, or we'll just be just running it for you for the first time, and showing you how it works, basically. So, yeah, that'll produce 420 EU a tick. That'll be awesome. That'll be, well, good chunk of power, basically, now. And this looks like it's finally off. Yeah, it's not moving anymore. So, this is finally stalled out and dead. So, this is all the ores, plus a bunch that did disappear, unfortunately. It produced. That is ridiculous. That really is ridiculous. Look at this. We got some coal here, right? So look at that. There you go. So, yeah. But that's a miner. That's under us. It legitimately mined that. It didn't come out of thin air or whatever. It basically, grabbed what was underground. Anyways, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.